Marin County, across the bay from San Francisco. The birthplace of environmental conservation, and one of the most conserved places in the entire country. Starting in the 60s, Marin's conservation movement pushed back against growth and development. Today, 85% of the county's land is protected from development. That success has come with an unintended result. Marin is not only one of the most preserved counties in the state, but also one of the most exclusive.
The primary problem with Marin County is that what started as something wonderful, which is preserving about 80% of the land in this county for permanent open space and agriculture. We did this terrific job preserving land in Central and West Marin. What that did was it forced us to not create much housing here in this county compared to other places.
What started out as a legitimate environmental project for conservation over time was so successful that now, after 50 or 60 years, it's starting to look more and more like a project of exclusion.
We're a community that talks a big talk about our values and our identity as a progressive place. I don't think that talk amounts to much when we don't put our values into practice.
California has become a lot more diverse, but Marin has not.
Underneath all of the talk about the environment and everything else, there's a segment of the population who don't like poor people and are scared of poor people and think that building affordable housing means that the scary other is going to suddenly be living in their community.
For a lot of the people who are anti-growth, you know, their mindset is they want to put a sign at the end of the town that says we're full. And unfortunately, they use tools like environmental causes and concerns for public safety in order to advance that agenda.
There has been a lot of let's say no in this county, where people are resistant to change, they don't want housing. And with the state mandates that came down, it really basically said, okay, you can't do that anymore.
California is in a housing crisis, and the new state mandates require every city and county to build more housing. With state funding on the line, the question facing the towns of Marin is this: can they meet the mandate? Nestled in the hills of Marin sits the town of Fairfax. This historically preserved town serves as a prime example of Marin's hostility towards development, and one of the many places struggling to meet its mandate.
There's a lot of pressure to meet those demands. Fairfax is having a hard time meeting those deadlines.
If we were to meet the housing mandate numbers, roughly about 500 units that we need to build for the current housing cycle in Fairfax, there is no way to do that without Marin Town and Country Club. Marin Town and Country Club is a space of about 20-25 acres that is right in the heart of downtown. It was originally sort of a private club area, and the town grew up around it.
The Marin Town and Country Club could be Fairfax's solution, but the story remains the same. The voters have said no to development. Except for a few residents who live on the property, the land sits still.
I mean, when I hear people say, well, let's just build more here. It's the last open space. Let's just build on it. I'm sorry, but that really is upsetting to me.
What makes Marin Town and Country Club so special is the fact that it's been there for all these years and not been developed.
The town is stuck with this gem of undeveloped land right in the middle of town.
The land is beautiful. Going out in the meadow is really my saving grace. It's the earth, it's a friend, it's a relationship. It's a relationship.
I'd have to say every minute there has been wonderful. Every minute has just been a gem. I would not want to replace it for anything.
It's the one last amazing piece of property here, big space. Why do we have to fill it? We need to keep a lot of it there, and we need to just say no.
Prime for any purpose, and yet there it sits. So to this day, there's no housing and there's no development.
It's really hard to plan for the future when you're focused on trying to only preserve the past. It's not even just our essential workers that can't afford to live here, but our own children. And so we've created a significant problem that I think we need to solve for the next generation.